The Vice President Dr Mahamudu Bawumia says the rapid depreciation of the cedi in the second week of March 2019, which at the time was 5 cedis 80 pesos to the US dollar, was due to a condition put in the exit clause of the IMF that the central bank should boost its gross national reserve by $800 million. Dr. Bawumia explained that this resulted in the central bank's inability to meet the demand for dollars by the banks, thus causing the cedi to slump. However, the cedi regained its strength at the end of March 2019 when Ghana exited the IMF program with no intervention from the central bank.
The performance of the cedi has over the years been a major yardstick to establish the success of any government in Ghana. This came to a head during the 2016 general elections, where the then running mate of the NPP, Dr Mahamudu Bawumia, made a categorical statement that if the economic fundamentals are weak, the cedi will expose them. Mindful of this, the recent beating of the cedi on the forex market caused many to question the government's claim that the economy was on a sound footing. But the Vice President, Dr Mahamudu Bawumia, thinks otherwise.
If the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. But if the exchange rate moves, you cannot jump to that conclusion that the fundamentals are weak. That defies logic.
He compared the depreciation of the cedi from 2014 to 2016 with that of 2017 and 2018.
In 2014, the exchange rate depreciated by 31.3%. At the end of December 2017, the cedi had cumulatively depreciated by 4.9% compared to 9.6% in 2016. And this was the cedi's best performance since 2011. At the end of 2017, we had the best performance of the cedi since 2011. The cedi, however, depreciated by 8.
The drop in value of the cedi to the dollar in the second week of March 2019 and its sudden recovery has been described by analysts as unusual, and Dr. Bawumia used the economic management town hall meeting to explain why the cedi staggered against the dollar.
To get to the IMF board and the completion of the IMF program, the IMF gave Ghana 7 actions to complete before March 15, 7 prior actions that we had to meet. 7 conditions. One of the conditions that the Bank of Ghana had to meet was to increase its net international reserves to the level of December 2018. To increase the net international reserves, however, meant that the Bank of Ghana could not sell any foreign exchange in the market. They had to essentially hold their hands to the back and could not intervene on the market during this particular period. So demand for foreign currency was not met by supply as normally happens on a day-to-day basis. And we know when the demand is greater than the supply, or the supply is not coming, the price will go up. And this is exactly what was happening.
On the issue of trading of currencies on the black market, the senior minister, Mr. Osaf Manfo, said drastic measures will be rolled out before the end of this month.
By middle of this month, Bank of Ghana and the National Security Agency will come out with some guidelines so that we take steps to protect our currency.
At the end of the town hall meeting, there was a consensus that the antidote to the depreciation of the cedi to its trading partners lies in increasing exports through industrialization and reducing imports to the barest minimum. Edward Nyakun, reporting for GBC 24.